listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 56 degrees, going up to a high of 69. Isn't that crazy, y'all? So the day before yesterday it was 67, and the day before yesterday was 64. Today is 69. I'm talking about like springtime weather, but you know, we're in Georgia, so that's how it rolls, baby. That's how it rolls. I'm like, man, that's beautiful. So I gotta try to go outside today and at least get some fresh air. I just been in here working so hard. Speaking of working so hard, I shared with you guys yesterday that I will be launching the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited about that. We're going to be launching that on March the 10th. The official launch is March the 10th at 11:30 a.m. We're going to be at the 1818 Club, located at 6500 Sugarloaf Parkway in Duluth. We would love you guys to become members of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. For more information, go to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com, GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com to find out more. Tickets to come to the event they're only $30. You're gonna find out all of the great things that we have. We're not gonna be like your regular chamber. We're gonna be a little bit different. And that's because I'm a little bit different. So I would love to have you come out. Men are welcome. Come out to support the women. Businesses are welcome. If you are a big business and you want to be one of our partners and supporters, please, by all means, go to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. You can find out more information about how to become a founding partner and also a founding member. We would love to have you. More memberships are going to be available at the event itself, but right now you can find out more how to get your ticket by going to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. So looking forward to seeing you all there. I'm excited about, this big launch and all of the great things we got in store. All right, cool. Let's keep this train going. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my sister-in-law. Well, she's my ex-sister-in-law. She and my brother got a divorce, my baby brother, but her name is Rachella. Her name was Rachella Bell, which is like, my name Bell, but she got a divorce from my husband, but I still consider her my sister-in-law until he remarries, and I don't know when that is ever going to be. But happy birthday. We call her Raishi. Happy birthday, Raishi, and many, 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 many more. Love you forever. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Today is February the 8th. It's Wednesday, February the 8th. Listen, baby, it is hump day. You have made it to the middle. I know somebody is saying, thank the Lord. I know that's what you're saying. You're almost there. It's almost the weekend. You're right in the middle right now. It's hump day. Hump day for you. It's also laugh and get rich day. Okay, seriously? Like, if that's all it took to get rich, trust me, your girl will be laughing in her sleep. If that's all it took to get rich, laugh and get rich day. All right, kind of cool. I listen. I wish it was that simple. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? It's also molasses bar day. Like if you like molasses, they make these homemade molasses bars. It's too sweet. I've tried it before. It's too sweet for me. But if you like molasses, you want to check out the bar, go find you a molasses bar for molasses bar day. All right, today is National Boy Scout Day. Shout out to all the Boy Scouts out there. Yeah, shout out to the Boy Scouts. It's also Opera Day, so if you like opera, show opera performers some love. National Kite Flying Day. I haven't seen anybody fly kites down here. I remember when I was young, we used to fly kites, but I could have sworn we flew kites in March. I didn't think we flew them in February. I thought it was always March, but I could be very wrong about that because that's been many, many years ago. But anyway, it's National Kite Flying Day, so if you like kites, go fly a kite. I need to go get my baby a kite and let her fly it. That would be really cute, because I don't think I ever flew a kite with her mother, because I don't remember that. It's National Iowa Day, so shout out to Iowa. I see they got a picture of here, all these farms, and of this big farm in Iowa. Yeah, so that looks beautiful. I don't know why I'm such a country girl at heart. I was born in the country, but I'm really country at heart, for real, y'all. All right, happy birthday to Charlie Axel Woods. Charlie Axel, he's a cute little fella, too. Propose Day, propose. Listen, love is in the air. It's the month of love, baby. February. Your girl was born in the month of love. That only makes sense. I was born in the month of love. It's National Propose Day. The time is now for somebody. pre-Siren Day. Pre-Siren Day. I don't know what that means, but yeah, pre-Siren Day. Also, Ian's birthday. He is a vocalist and the people's favorite, both within the group and among the fans. Ian's birthday. Okay, Ian's, happy birthday to you. Jaden Hostler's birthday. Happy birthday, Jaden Hostlers. He's a TikTok star. There's a lot of TikTok stars on here. Klay Thompson. Shout out to Klay Thompson, NBA All-Star shooter. Klay Thompson for the, wait a minute, I'm about to say it. Golden State Warriors. Happy birthday, Klay Thompson. I had to think about it for a second. Shireen Jenkins, happy birthday, Shireen Jenkins. Yeah, shout out to all the birthdays out there. All right, let's keep this train rolling, baby. Get on with these horoscopes. Brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thorson for today, Wednesday, February the 8th. We're going to kick it off like we always do. That is with Aries. Do your job and spend some time with family, and you'll be glad you did. Romance can surface if you get into some of those fitness programs you've been putting off. Don't let your personal problems interfere with your professional responsibilities. Now, here's what I'm going to say about that, right, Aries? It said romance could surface if you get into some of those fitness programs you've been putting off. Now, I'm going to say this because this is very important, so listen to me very important, very closely. If you meet somebody at the gym and they're working out ferociously, that probably means that they are a gym rat and they're very serious about health and fitness. Now, if you know you're like me, and today you're going to go to the gym, maybe even tomorrow, maybe even Friday. But Monday, there's going to be a reason you don't go. Don't even bother getting involved with that person because that's going to be I just feel like that relationship is not going to work unless you are ready for them to push you to the limits. I have two friends, right? And it's so funny because they both work out a lot. But I feel like the husband in the group works out more, and he's really, really more of the person that's really into the fitness versus the wife. And I feel like she does it because that's what he wants her to do. And so, and I wonder sometimes because I kind of see how she acts and how he acts, and he's very disciplined and about his fitness and his health, and you know he's in excellent health. But here's the thing. I feel like she's not that way 100%. She's that way because he wants her to be, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. My thing to you, Aries, is that if you're not gonna keep that up, and that person like goes to the gym and you meet them at the gym, yeah, you might wanna make sure that that's something you want to get into, because whatever you do to get them is what you got to do to keep them. Let me say it one more time. Whatever you do to get them is what you're gonna have to do to keep them. So just keep that in mind. Taurus, be careful not to lead someone on if you truly have no interest. Don't back down, but don't ignite the situation. Focus on forming business partnerships. All right, look, if you don't really like that person, Taurus, let them go. Stop being selfish. You don't have no real interest in them. They don't really tickle your fancy. You just holding them because you don't want anybody else to have them. Let them go so they can move on and find somebody that really wants them. That's selfish, so let them go. All right? All right. Gemini, you may need a physical outlet that will help you relieve your tension. Don't depend on co-workers to help. They may only hold you back. Risk will not be profitable. All right, so listen. You're about to embark on a venture, Gemini. Here's the thing, though. That risk that you're about to take, yeah, it may not be profitable. You might want to think that through for a second before you go head into this whole new venture, because you may lose everything you got and then some. So be careful and make sure that you know what you're getting involved in, because that may not be a profitable venture. All right? Cancer, you need to do more things that you enjoy. Deal with the needs of children and get into groups that deal with self-awareness. Purchases will be well worth it, and they will last a long time. All right, listen, get into some groups that you can do some self-awareness. That's kind of cool. You know, we did the Fellowship of Love overnight over the weekend, which was really nice. That was hosted by one of my clients and now friend, Pastor Barbara Green. And it was a really nice event because it was an event showing appreciation to your spouse, which was pretty cool. And I know a lot of times we forget to say, you know, how much we love that person because we're so busy. We're going through our day-to-day life. We got a lot of stuff on our minds. We're trying to keep the kids in check, the household in check, the business in check, the cars up to date. It's just a lot goes on. And sometimes you forget to really tell that person, you know, how much I really love you and how much I care about you. So it's funny because she called me yesterday, and I said, yeah, I knew. She said, your husband didn't get up. I said, I knew my husband wasn't going to get up. He may love me and all that, but if he has to get up there and profess his love in front of a bunch of people, it's not going to happen. But I got up and did it for him. I got up and told him, I do appreciate you, and even though I may not say it very often, I do. But no, I wasn't expecting him to get up. She's like, no. I said, no, he's not that person. He's not going to get up there and stand up in front of a bunch of strangers and say anything, which is hilarious. But he did talk to her husband. She was like, he talked to my husband. I yep. She said, my husband don't talk to a lot of people either. I said, neither does mine. So he must have saw something in your husband that he can relate to. So anyway, I said all that to say, it's cool to have self-awareness, Cancer. So find out what you need to do to get a little bit more of that in your life. Leo, deception is evident around you. Try not to get upset or angry without having all the facts. Curb your impulse to make lavish purchases and maybe spend some time with good friends. All right, so instead of going out there blowing the whole bank on some stuff that you probably don't need, go hang out with your friends, your good friends. Have a little fun, a simpler way without spending so much cash, all right? Hold on to the coins because you never know what could come up. So instead of going out there buying a whole bunch of crap you really don't need, Leo, hold on to it and go out to dinner with your friends. That's a lot less expensive. Virgo, seminars will provide you knowledge and amusement. Do not overspend on entertainment. You've been going through a period of change that no doubt caused problems with your loved ones. All right. Again, watch the purse. Watch the coins, Virgo. I know you like to spend. I know you want to spend, but don't overspend, especially on entertainment. Find something that's entertaining that you can do that don't cost you so much money. It's a lot of things out there you can do. I remember when I first started my business, and I was a single parent at the time, and every dime I got went back into the business. So I had my daughter, and we had to find things to do. Now, here's the thing about that, right? Especially when kids are younger. They don't know how much stuff costs. They don't even care how much stuff costs. They just care about the fact that they're with you and that you're doing something fun. And fun don't always mean that you have to go and spend a lot of money. Fun could definitely mean free, because we did a lot of free stuff in my early days of business. A lot. And my daughter didn't know the difference. She just knew that we went to all these cute little places, museums that were free. Oh, she went to so many museums. We went to the movies on $2 Tuesday because I was trying to run a business. So I put all my money back in the business. So $2 Tuesday, it was at the movies, free museums, kind of little inexpensive amusement parks just for the kids, all kinds of stuff. So you just got to figure out how to do that kind of stuff, right? You can have fun. It does not cost you a lot of money, Virgo. That was a long way around to say that. All right? All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody said, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself, cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. Talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself, cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the Daily Horoscope, brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiessen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You are best to back away from any commitment. Don't get involved in secret affairs or underhanded involvements. Do things with your children and avoid situations that make you feel as if you've neglected the ones you love. All right, look, listen here. Honestly, Libra, if it's a secret, you know what I say, if it's a secret, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. Because here's the thing about secrets, right? What you do in the dark will definitely come to the light when you unexpected. When you don't even expect it, that's when it show up. And you be like, oh my God, you could have stopped by then. So don't do it. Here's a way to avoid it altogether. Just don't do it. I get it. It's tempting. She's tempting. He's tempting. But don't do it. If it's a business deal and it's underhanded, it's going to backfire in your face. So don't do it. I'm just trying to help you stay out of trouble. That's all. Don't do it. Be good to yourself and don't get involved in things that you know are not good for you or the people in your life. So don't do it. All right? Scorpio, you must be careful not to reveal secrets or get involved in gossip. You can make extra cash by moonlighting. Debates will stifle passion and result in estrangements. All right, listen. Loose lips sink ships. So if you don't want it to get out, then don't tell nobody. Scorpio, keep your business to yourself, because the minute you tell somebody, you run the risk of your business getting out in the street. So your business is going to be out all over the place. The way not to have that happen is to keep it to yourself. That's how you do that. Keep your business to yourself. That way, you don't have to worry about people gossiping about you at the water cooler, right? And don't you be gossiping about folks. I'm just saying. In the meantime, think of some way to make some extra money. You could be, did you know that you could be a mobile notary, a virtual notary? Yeah, like a virtual notary where you notarize papers online virtually. I heard this woman say she had a virtual notary business. She did virtual notaries online, and she worked at 2:00 in the morning because that was the only free time that she had to moonlight. That's why they call it moonlighting, because it's normally late at night. But that was a nice little revenue stream for her, and it worked out. So think about ways that you can make some money late at night, especially for the people that can't sleep. If you know you have insomnia and you can't sleep at night, you might as well put yourself to work, make you some extra cash. That's right. Sagittarius, don't blow situations out of proportion. You will have to make changes in order to eliminate the tension. Find out more if you want to start your own business. All right, yeah, I know that's a trigger word for me. Business, start your own business. Those are trigger words for me. Like, I get triggered. Here's the thing, Sagittarius. Find out more. But first of all, determine what it is you want to do. Right. And make sure it's something you can be passionate about. I know some people say you don't need passion. I'm gonna beg to differ. You're gonna need passion, right? Especially if you're thinking about starting a business. You're gonna need to have some kind of passion about what you're doing, because do you know how many things I've started because I was chasing money, or it looked good, or it looked like it was fun until I actually had to go do it? I'm not ashamed to say that, because the things that I do on a continuous basis are the things that I love, right? But I have started many a venture over the last 26 years based on the fact that, one, it made a lot of money, two, it looked like a lot of fun, and then when I got into it, it was neither. Then I dropped it. So I said all that to say, Sagittarius, find out more about what it is you say you want to do, and be very clear about why you're doing it. Be very clear about the problem that it solves. If it's not passionate for you and it doesn't solve a real problem, then chances are you won't have a successful business. I'm just trying to help somebody out. Capricorn, look at your options before making commitments that could jeopardize your financial position. Opportunities to go out with clients or colleagues will be in your best interest. Try not to argue about trivial matters. All right, here's the thing. You're going to go out with your colleagues or your clients. What you don't want to do is get into arguments with either. One, you got to go work with those people. Two, those people, right? The other people pay you. So you don't want to be at the center of any kind of trivial arguments that could cost you money. You know what I'm saying? So just don't. Just don't. If you find that the conversation is going to the left, you go to the right. When they go low, you go high. Okay? Okay. Did you get that part? Okay, cool. Aquarius, you may be emotional and quick to judge others. Call someone you haven't seen in a long time. You may have difficulties with in-laws or family members. All right, listen, call somebody you haven't seen in a long time. Just call and say hello. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we get so wrapped up in our lives that we forget to say hello. It's so crazy because I used to have someone who was a good friend. And I don't know. I really don't know what happened. All I know is that we lost contact. And she called me one day and out the clear blue. And I had reached out to her about 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times, and she never reached back. But she said her phone number changed, her Facebook was there, all kinds of things. For whatever reason, she never reached back. So I was like, okay, maybe she just don't want to talk to me for whatever that reason is. So when she finally called me last year, she was like, she didn't know what happened either. And I said to her, well, I called you, I stopped by. She's like, I didn't know that. So it was just crazy. But anyway, we connected. I thought that was pretty cool. And now she's coming to the women's chamber launch, which I thought that was really nice because I really would like to see her. She used to make me laugh so much because she was so funny. So I'm looking forward to seeing her. But anyway, I sent her a message yesterday announcing the chamber, and she sometime in the middle of the night she bought her ticket to attend. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. If you're looking to do something worthwhile, consider volunteer work. I do a lot of that already, y'all. Don't let your partner put you down. Co-workers may not be on your side. All right, look, let me say this. First of all, I do a lot of volunteer already. I volunteer when I ain't even trying to volunteer. You hear what I'm saying? Because I was telling my husband, people think I got the answer for everything. I don't. I do not have the answer for everything, which is funny. And they will call me for just about anything. People. I'm just saying people in general. And I think it's because I do know a lot of stuff, and I'm not saying that to brag, but I don't know everything. And I tell you, people, if I was charging for my free volunteer time that I do, I'd be super rich. Because the calls I get for just about everything, I should be charging like by the minute. Hey, that's gonna be a $10 an hour for me to answer that question. Anyway, I'm just joking around. I do volunteer a lot though. In the meantime, don't let your partner put you down. Look, fish, let me just say this. I don't know about you, but I don't stand for that. You know what I mean? If I feel like for a second you feel like there's a problem with me, you might want to step. And if you can't step, I'm going to step. Because you trying to put me down. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm trying to uplift you. So I'm not going to stand for you trying to put me down. I'm not going to stand for you trying to disrespect me. And neither should you, fish. You're worth more than that. And if you have a partner that's constantly trying to put you down and make you feel bad and inferior, dump them. I don't care if it's a woman or a man, dump them. You want somebody that's going to uplift you and add to your life. You don't want that person that's trying to kick you when you're down, trying to kick you down. You don't need that person in your life. Yeah, so somebody need to hear that today. And you may not be a Pisces like us, but you needed to hear that message. Don't let anybody put you down. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth. That's when they start to call me mean, because I know my worth. And I ain't standing. I'm not standing for it. Like, I will fight you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not, for real, though. Woo, okay. I'm a little tired today, y'all. So, I can get a little riled up, though, but I'm a little tired. I had an early morning. I was up doing video training. Yeah, and what was crazy is I have some work to do before I launch this chamber. And I got a lot of work to do, actually. Anyway, I was up early, and I was about to go ahead and do some tech stuff, and then, I don't know, I got sidetracked by something else, but I'm a little tired this morning. Anyway. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing, to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thompson. Now let's get on to some news you can use. All right, 2 people in Georgia got a piece of that jackpot. Yeah, what was it, the Powerball? 2 people in Georgia got a piece of the Powerball jackpot Monday. Yeah, two people. One of them won $50,000 and one of them won $100,000. So the numbers were 5, 11, 22, 23, 69. And the Powerball was 7 with the multiplier of 2. Yeah, I don't even hardly play. Even if I had played that, I probably wouldn't know where the ticket was right now. The winning ticket for $754.6 million was sold in Washington. Oh my God, one ticket. One person won $754 million. Woo, Lord, what would you do with that? What would you do with that type of money? 700. See, I'm not a big spender, right? I can only wear so many clothes, and I can't wear them all at the same time. So after I get the house on the lake, maybe a house on the coast, maybe a house on a farm, that's it. I'm done. And a new car, I don't need but one because I can only drive one at a time. What else am I going to buy other than clothes? I can only buy so many clothes. So that's not even what is that? Maybe 1.2 million out of 700. When I tell y'all I'm not that person, I'm not that person. Like literally out of that kind of money, I probably would spend out probably about 1.5 million. And most of that would be on houses. Right? And then I would have to figure out what to do with the other 600 million outside of taking my family and my good friends. Yeah, I said good friends because you got to be a good friend. And you know who you are, good friends. I'm just saying. Anyway, the next drawing is tonight. It's not $754 million, but you can still get in it to win it. I'm just saying. All right, North Gwinnett names Eric Godfrey as the head football coach. So North Gwinnett got a new head coach. Less than 2 weeks after stepping down at Parkview, Eric Godfrey is a Gwinnett head coach football once again. Godfrey was announced Tuesday as the head coach of North Gwinnett, where he replaces the outgoing Bill Stewart. Stewart left North to become an analyst on Georgia Tech football coaching staff. Okay, he done leveled up some. I get it. Listen, bigger things, better things. What's good about that, though, is that the kids that's over at North Gwinnett right now, at Parkview, they got it kind of like now I won't say a shoe-in, but they definitely got somebody in place that can, put in a good word for them, for sure. My brother just got the job at South DeKalb High School. My nephew is going for a job at LSU. Both of them football coaches. And so, yeah, the kids over at South DeKalb, if my nephew get that job, just know y'all probably going to get some football offers if you're good and disciplined, because my nephew knows his stuff. So does my brother. My brother taught him everything he knows. And then he learned a lot from the rest of the coaches. All right, so anyway, he is the new head coach at North Gwinnett. I think that's pretty cool. Kudos and congratulations, sir. All right. Okay, I'm going to run to a song, and then I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County, so stay tuned.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. Oh, yeah. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah. Who did you make? Who made you strong? Yeah. Did you get help when that was rough? Yeah.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So listen, you know that it's Black History Month, and I wanted to. There is a checklist of Black-owned businesses in Gwinnett County. It is huge. It's a huge list of Black-owned businesses, which is pretty nice to see. This is compiled by. I think this list was compiled by Explore Gwinnett to tell you about all of the Black-owned business. Like some of these businesses I didn't even know were Black-owned, like Wayback Burgers in Lawrenceville, Off the Hook Fish and Shrimp. That's a seafood place. That's in Lawrenceville. I don't even know where that is. Nolan's Praline Candy and More. That's in Grayson. Didn't know that was there. I knew about Blaxican Truck. I knew that. Ioni's, I knew about them. Forever Family Soul Food. Now here's what's crazy. Look like the majority of them seem to be food. Like, what are you saying? We like to eat? Yes, we do. Yep. Now we got other than food, but we got a lot of food places. Who's Got Soul, Southern Cafe, Slutty Vegan, of course, Flavor Rich Restaurant, Moe's Soul Food. I didn't know Moe's was a Black-owned business. Dickie's Barbecue, Kingston 30, Paradise, Mama's Paradise, K&S Jerk Shop, Trend Urban, Ovations. I mean, we got more food than anything, though, for real. Like, the food thing is ridiculous. Like, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like, for real. Like, it's so many food restaurants, and the entire list is pretty much food, y'all. Now, I think I added my company to this list. I don't see it on here, but I got to get past the food first. I'm talking about coffee houses, bakery. Now, bakery and desserts don't even go with the food. Just bakery and dessert. It's a lot of food going on here. It's a nice list of food. Here's what I thought was really nice, though, is that I didn't even know that we had this many African-American owned businesses here in Gwinnett County, and a whole lot of them are in Lawrenceville, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm trying to see if mine is here. Building 1. I know about Building 1. That's one of the partners for GCC Chambers. Pink Hotel, I know about that. I thought that was kind of cute. Things to Do, Cigar Jazz, Event Planning Facilities, the Q Event Hall. That's my girl over in no, that's not her, but hers is not here either. Touch of Class. I gotta tell her we need to put out okay, so that's the end of the list. But anyway, if you want to see that entire list of Black-owned businesses because you want to go out and support, it's on patch.com. It's a whole list of them. I cannot even try to begin to read through that list because it's exhausting. However, it seems like I got some good stuff on there. Now, what I got to do is figure out how to get my business on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little bit upset about that. Like, I thought I put that on the list last year. Anyway, let's keep this train rolling. So, Georgia Gwinnett College is hosting a series of dinners to promote diversity here in Gwinnett County. Now, we are the most diverse county in the Southeast. We have almost 1 million residents here in Gwinnett County, and it's a very diverse population. But even though we are so diverse, you can never have enough diversity programs for people to get to know each other. Because I honestly believe that when you know about people and their culture, you can. Now, let me say this. There are some people, they're never going to change their mind about anything because this is who they are. They would rather believe the absolute ugly about everything and everybody because that's just who they are. They just have an ugly heart, right? But then you have some people who just don't know because they just don't know. And so when you have events like this dinner and other diversity programs, it helps you to understand the people that you live next door to. You know, some people don't want to know about you no matter what you do. But there are other people who said, you know what, I want to know, you know. And I think the minute you say that, you open up your world to learning more about people. And you get to know how to deal with people. Now, granted, there are some people who have been taught a certain way. It's ingrained in them and it's never going to change. And there are some people who, I got to tell y'all a quick story. So I have a friend, and she has a friend, and her friend is white. And her friend said to her, what did she say? She said, tell me what you don't like about me. The white friend said this to the black friend. Tell me what it is you don't like about me. Because I really want to know. And she said she looked at her real strange. But she told her, what I don't like about you is that you think you can just say anything, right? Without thinking. And she looked at her and she said, because I guess she said something. And I don't think she meant it in a vicious way. She just felt like it was okay to say, and it was something that we would have took in a derogatory fashion, you know, and the wrong person getting what she said, she probably would have got smacked down for real. So she was like, but she didn't understand that that's what she was doing. And so once my friend broke it down to her, like, yeah, you just can't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't say anything. And she was appreciative of that. But here's the thing. Had she not had the guts to ask the question, she would not have even known that what she said was offensive. But that's because there are no conversations, because people want to walk on thin ice all the time instead of just putting it out on the table. So dinners like this one right here that's given by GGC is important. And so anyway, these dinners are going to run through March the 2nd. So each week through March the 2nd, a different school within the college will host the dinners featuring guest speakers from GGC and the community. Each speaker will discuss topics such as inclusion, education practices, challenges in activism and advocacy, and creating an inclusive mindset in dealing with generational differences. That's a big one. Like, that generational differences right there, that's huge. So that's what I was talking about, though. You got some people who have certain beliefs that's ingrained in them, and it's generational, and it's gonna, you're not gonna be able to crack some of them. Some of them may just break down and say, I want to do better, I want to know better so I can do better, but most of them probably won't. Anyway, check out GGC, Georgia Gwinnett College, for more information on how to attend these events, especially if you want to learn about people. If you're interested in really learning how to get along with your neighbor, how to really know the person that you live next door to, how to really understand the person that you work with. I remember my husband used to work at this pharmaceutical company in Jersey, and one of the guys, white guy, they became really good friends, but up until that point, he had not been around black folk. He lived in Jersey. He lived in South Jersey. The town he lived in was predominantly white. He had never been around black folks. And he told my husband, I had never been around so many black folks before. And so the company had a good mixture of both. And so, but he just had never been around them. But he and my husband became really good friends. I remember my husband got sick, and he came all the way from South Jersey, which was far, by almost 2 hours to see my husband. And to this day, they still talk. That's because he had a chance to, he had the opportunity to learn about other folks other than the people that was in his backyard. You know what I mean? So I think that when you do that, you get to learn stuff. And we went to his daughter's wedding. He turned out to be a really nice guy, but being around my husband and other people gave him the opportunity to see other people. So when you get the opportunity to learn about people, it's going to enrich your life. But I know some of you never going to change, don't want to change, don't care to change, don't care about folks. I get it. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to that person who says, you know what, I want to do better, so I need to know better. Go to those meetings. All right. So listen, they are pre-registering right now for the citizenship clinic that's going to take place on February 24th. So if you know that you are a person who needs to go to apply to be a U.S. citizen, a pre-registration is required to attend the workshop. These workshops are going to help you get your questions answered about how to become a U.S. citizen. So the registration dates are starting today, February 8th, and then it's going to be one on February 9th, February 10th, and February the 11th. They're going to be at the Lilburn Branch Public Library, located at 4817 Church Street in Lilburn. These registrations are going to be 5 days to help you pre-register for the workshop that's going to give you the answers to the questions you need about becoming a U.S. citizen. Pre-registration is required. For more information, visit the Lilburn Branch Public Library at 4817 Church Street in Lilburn, okay? If you know somebody who's trying to get citizenship, this is a great opportunity for them to get their questions answered. All right? Open Your World Book Club. Do you like book clubs? I hope so. Anyway, they have a book club meeting today from 12:30 to 1:30. It's in the Beaufort. It's in Beaufort. So readers and aspiring readers are invited to join us online to read, listen, and discuss adapted versions of classical short stories and novels. So if you want to do that, that's visit the Gwinnett County Public Library website to learn more about that. So that's going to be happening today at 12:30, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Friday at 12:30, next Thursday at 1 o'clock, and the Thursday after that at 1 o'clock. So for more information, again, visit Gwinnett County Public Library for more information about that. All right, cool. All right, y'all know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't get it twisted. In the meantime, tonight is couples night at the Play Parlor. So the Play Parlor is this cute little I don't know what you call it. I want to say a playhouse. It's cute though. I went down to take a look at it because I like games, and it's downtown Lawrenceville, down by 550 Trackside. It's right down the street from that, and it's for you to go out and meet other couples and play games and have some fun. Just it's a date night kind of thing. They got giant Uno, they got billiards, they got boardwalk games, things like that. So Fridays is 50% off the private rooms. So the private rooms, I forgot the price of the private rooms, but it's 50% off games, $5 an hour per private room. They got karaoke. They got a lot of games. They got ping pong tables. So if you want to just get out and have some fun, I think that's really cool. So anyway, that is the that's at Play Parlor. The Play Parlor that's located at 470 North Clayton Street in Lawrenceville, and that's downtown by 550 Trackside. So I went down to check it out. That's going to happen tonight. 6 to 9 p.m. and it's going to be every Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. So if you want to get out with your spouse just to go out and have some fun, I don't think they have alcohol. They do have a kitchen for I think you can buy like nachos and popcorn and stuff like that, maybe even hot dogs, but I didn't see anywhere where you can actually buy something to drink. Now right next door is Slow Pour Brewery, so you might be able to go there and get you a beer, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. I'm just thinking out loud. That should be a good partnership if you could. Anyway, couples date night at the Play Parlor. The Play Parlor is located at 470 North Clayton Street, downtown Lawrenceville. And for more information, you can call 770-910-7466. Again, that number is 770-910-7466. All right, cool. Alrighty, let's keep this train rolling. There's a new restaurant coming. Yep, to Peachtree Corner. It's called Pesh. Yeah, Pesh. And so it is a modern coastal restaurant with emphasis on fresh seafood entrees. Let me tell y'all something. I love seafood. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, we got to go visit that because I like seafood. So it's coming to Norcross, Peachtree Corners, at the farm at Peachtree Corner. So if you like seafood, get ready to, it looks very nice though. It looks very upscale. The pictures are very cute. So I'm not sure what the price points are, but I bet it's gonna have some good food. So if you like seafood, Pesh is opening up soon. So be sure to keep a lookout on it for Pesh because I think it's gonna have some good stuff there. I'm looking forward to it. All right, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song, then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration today before I go, so stay tuned.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you, night turning to morning dew, then you feel it rushing in, lose control, you don't wanna go slow. We both already know your place is my place now. My place is your place, let's face it. Baby, you know all the places. My place is your place. My place, your place is my place. Just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. I do. Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next time. And you feel it rushing in. Lose control. places like I do. My place like you do.
Welcome back. That's why I love this show, because I get to play music like that. I'm over here just singing my heart out. Yes, I can't sing like they sing, but I can sing. I can sing my own way. That's all. I can sing my own way. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration, and here goes. It says, if you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. I'm going to say that again because somebody missed it. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Booker T. Washington said that, and he was absolutely right. Let me just say this. So when I stepped down as the vice president of the Greater East Side Chamber of Commerce, I could have easily said, you know what, I'm good. I'm going to focus on growing my business. I could have said that, right? But in my heart of hearts, I knew that wasn't all I was put here to do. And so that being said, I know my goal, even as the president of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, I know that I have to be more hands-on than most people as a president would be. And that's because I have been given a charge. I've been given a charge to do this. And I wrestled with that part for a second. But I said, you know what? I'm going to help these women as best I can to support their business as best I can. And I know that when I do that, I feel good. When I talk to somebody and I help them get unstuck, I feel good. When I help them move their business to the next level, I feel good. And so I said that I wanted to make sure you understand that if you want to feel good, help somebody else feel good. You're going to feel great. I'm just trying to help somebody. If you're feeling like really in a funk right now, go do something good for somebody else. See how good you feel after that. You're going to feel great because you just made somebody smile. You just made somebody's life easier. It's going to make you feel good. So if you need a lift up somebody else and you'll feel better. So all I got for you, could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 49 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Listen, if you like this show or any episodes of this show, you like the music and the horoscopes and all the news and all the stuff that I talk about, it's a link in this description that says buy me a cup of coffee. Do me a favor. Buy me a cup of coffee. Go ahead. Just buy me a cup of coffee. Listen, if you feel so obliged to buy me some lunch, that would be appreciated too. The same link that buy me the coffee can buy me lunch. So thank you again. I will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. If you miss any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. I'll be back again next week. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. Until next time, my friends. Until next time. Make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.